playing a title player, Knight 64 from Jamaica. Okay, so we have a Queen's Gambit declined. I'll stay within my usual territory. I'll play Knight D7. This move sets up the elephant trap. Just takes. I take, oh no, my queen. But oh yes, because I win it back, and then black is up a piece if white were to take. But white doesn't take, so play this. Bishop d3 or knight f3 are both playable. And we do have a version of the Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. It doesn't make sense for me to go for Cambridge Springs now that there's no more tension between the pawns. Like there's no possibility the fifth rank will open. So I'll play in a more traditional sense, Bishop e7.
It's a chess streaming night in Italy. Hi, Eric.
Oh, hello to Planter Ray. Okay, so we're going into a line that I actually haven't played in a while, but one of the main ideas, actually starting with rook e8, the idea is to put the knight on g6. Now, white usually goes for this minority attack. I'll throw in a6, because why not? The queen is not on c2 yet. I don't think it makes a huge difference, though. Usually the queen's on c2, and I'm like, I would play bishop d6. If white plays this, I'd probably take and play bishop d6 anyway. The main plan for black is to play bishop d6 and then h6, and make it so I'm essentially getting this bishop off the board. And that's a useful thing about the knight controlling these squares. Queen b3. I don't think I've ever had this position before, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. I'll still go for this. Hey, it's Jonathan Sampson. Welcome back. Been watching a lot of Eric Rosen recently. Nice. I have been posting a lot more on YouTube recently. I think I've posted a video every day this month. I posted a reel on Instagram this morning. First time in over a month. I recently got a new laptop that has like faster editing capabilities. And I was trying to figure out Final Cut Pro and how to like more effectively make a vertical video. So h6 is coming next. And the reason why I play bishop d6 first is because after h6, if takes, I can take with queen, and then I'll be in better shape to attack. I do loosen this knight. If white were to take, I take back on g5. Now I'm threatening this. This pawn is overworked. I do outsource some of my editing. Yeah, actually, shout out to Jonathan Schrantz, who's edited a decent amount in recent months. Hiding potatoes in my videos. But I still enjoy the editing process. And sometimes it's nice to just go through the whole creative workflow. Knight h2. A few moves come to mind, like knight h4. I mean, maybe I just play knight h4 right away, like setting up queen here. I'm not too scared of knight g4 because queen g5. It just seems like most of white's pieces abandon the king side, and most of my pieces are aimed at the king side. So it's looking nice. Hey, it's Emberg.
Hey Eric, not to fear, you have one thing over the Eric bot.
Oh, the
you
Rosen trophies. Yeah.
If only bots can be programmed to prefer certain positions and checkmates.
It would be interesting to like make a bot that's optimized for achieving Rosen trophies. But then maybe it would play like the egg or the beach cafe every game and stalemate every game. Okay, rook c1. So another piece is abandoning the king. What is this? I mean, I can take and then take. I think maybe white, yeah, white had to miss this move. Now g2 and e3 are both hanging. Now f3 is an idea. Expecting, this is mate in 2. Check, and yeah, it's, I feel bad for the king as a victim of negligence. All of its friends just went away from it. That was a fun game. I mean, this is maybe a more extreme example of what can go right in the Queen's Gambit declined and how to get a really like strong attack. Usually it doesn't go this well, but it's nice to at least show this instructive plan. I think a lot of people might learn the Queen's Gambit declined and maybe get to this position after castling and then just not know what to do. But it's helpful to kind of have these middle game maneuvers in store. And I can show the main line real quick because there's a cool bit of preparation. Imagine white plays queen c2. There's a lot of ways that we could transpose into this position. Usually white plays this move earlier. I'd still go for this. And then if white goes for the minority attack, which is kind of the main plan, then I go for bishop d6, b5, takes. I have h6. It'd be very similar to what we just had in the game. If takes, I'm happy to take here. And then there's not much white can do with the bishop, and g4 is coming. So the main line is takes. And there's an interesting tidbit about this position. Let me toggle the engine. So at first, engine will say white's doing really well, but then you let it think, and it realizes that it's not so simple. And it initially suggested e4. Now white can start with taking and then play e4. And at first it looks bad for black because e5 might be coming if takes and takes. But there's a really cool move in this position, knight f4. And I discovered this several years ago. But the point is, after this, black temporarily loses a bishop, but then queen g4, black's winning back material with a better position. This is already much better for black. Yeah, white can survive with knight e1, takes, threatening mate, and then f3 defending. But then after takes, and then queen d7, or queen e6, black's going to be winning the pawn. So, okay, hopefully people learned a thing or two. I might put this game on YouTube. How to attack in the Queen's Gambit declined. Maybe make attack all uppercase in the title.